9 o'clock. A little later than we normally have, but we do have our program this morning about finding the thinner you. And this morning you talked with us again. It is Maria Griffin. Good morning, Maria.
Hi, Kevin.
How you doing today?
I am great.
That's good to hear. And we've got another special guest. If I can bring up the telephone correctly, we have Lynn on the phone. And Lynn's from Wanakee. Good morning, Lynn.
Good morning, Kevin.
How you doing today?
I am great.
I've heard that you've had some success with the program with Maria.
I've had fabulous success. Very happy with it.
And we got Maria here on the phone with us also.
Hey, Lynn.
Hi, Maria.
Hi. You want to just tell everybody a little bit about how long you've been on this program and what success you've had?
Sure. I've been on the program for exactly 2 weeks today. My success has been amazing. I've lost 11 pounds. And I have not been able to do that with any kind of diet or exercise that I've done in the last year and a half.
That is fantastic. Did you do any exercising at all?
I have not been able to exercise. I have some medical issues, so that's been a big problem with my weight loss. But I've been able to lose the weight on SlenderX without any exercise.
So with this program, we are supposed to do 1,200 calories. I know that you had told me that you were doing around 1,500 calories. How is that going for you? Are you hungry? Are you finding it easy?
No, I'm not hungry at all. Probably my biggest challenge has been crunchy foods. And so what I've done is I've done a little research on some things that I could do that are healthier, and what I've been doing is making kale chips at night when I feel like I really need that crunch, which makes it very healthy, relieves my craving, and it's just worked like a dream for me. But other than that, I'm not hungry, I'm not craving sweets, I'm actually craving fruit, which is a big change for me.
Wow. Can you share how you make kale chips for people who are listening, because a lot of people, I'm sure, don't know how to do that?
I'm sorry, I didn't hear the question.
Can you share with the audience how to make kale chips? How do you do it?
Oh, the kale chips are really simple. I just buy a big bag of kale. I put them in a bowl. I put some coconut oil on top, very little. I don't use a lot. And a little bit of sea salt. Put them in the oven, bake them for about 12 to 15 minutes, take them out, and I've actually found a vegan Parmesan dairy substitute cheese for me because I have a dairy allergy, and it's 10 calories per tablespoon. So I just put a little bit of that on the kale chips, and they're awesome.
That's fantastic and sounds very simple, too. So I know that you have other food allergies, too. So have you been able to find easily substitutes?
Oh, my gosh, this has been the easiest diet ever. I have a huge wheat allergy, so I really stick to a gluten-free diet. And I have a dairy allergy, and I have an egg allergy. So for me, eating is a challenge. Diets are a challenge. I can't walk into any of the other diet plans without trying to manipulate the plan, and it's never been successful. This has been so easy, so healthy. It's all fruits, vegetables, proteins, everything I can eat. I'm using the Pure Nourish shake in the morning for breakfast, which is absolutely fabulous. And it's been just an incredible, easy way to diet.
So I know that you said that your husband was noticing differences in you as well, and I know that he doesn't stand in there when you're on the scale. So what have you noticed as far as like body changes?
It's pretty funny, yeah. He mentioned to me the other day that he is definitely seeing a difference in my weight loss, which was really nice to hear because I hadn't been out and around, talking to a lot of people that week, and when he said it, I was like, wow, it's really working. And I did notice, too, that my clothes are just fitting just a little bit nicer right now. And, I wore a pair of jeans that I haven't worn in 6 months the other day, and that was so exciting.
And Lynn, how much do you feel that you're going to be able to stick with this in the long run? What's your goal right now?
Oh, my goal is to lose 30 pounds. Sticking with this is really easy, and quite honestly, I had a cheat date on Sunday because I went to see my granddaughters, and we went out for dinner, and the restaurant we went to had gluten-free homemade bread, so I was like, oh, I really need to have some of this. And so I ate all the bread I wanted that day, knowing I was cheating, expecting the scale to go up the next day, and I actually lost another pound.
That's fantastic.
Not that I'm going to put a lot of cheat days in there, because this is really easy to stick to. But it was just nice to know that I didn't destroy anything I did.
Yeah, that definitely is good.
Has been just a huge proponent of this because I've not been able to do this on my own. I've not been able to do this on any other diet plan. So I'm thrilled. And not only a diet plan, I actually worked out with a trainer for a year, 3 times a week, went on a juicing program for a month, and lost 8 pounds. As soon as I went off the program, as soon as I stopped working out with a trainer, unfortunately for medical reasons, I gained all of it back and then some.
So that didn't work out well for you, but so far this has been working out terrific.
This has been great, and this is really easy to stick to, and it's really a lifestyle change. It's taught me how easy it is to eat healthy foods and how easy it is to prepare them. My husband laughs at me now because I just love, being in the kitchen and, making fish and all my vegetables and just getting creative with recipes. And I don't have to spend a lot of time in the kitchen if I don't want to, which is really nice, too.
And that's where a lot of people, do find things like this a little challenging is they, figure, I got to spend a lot of time to cook. I got to spend a lot of time shopping. I've got to change this and this and this, where so far, according to what you found out, it hasn't been that much of a big change at all.
It really hasn't. It's a little bit of a head change and a thinking change in the way you're shopping, but, SlenderX provides you with a list of the foods that are within, the good foods to eat. And so I just keep that list with me. In fact, I keep it on my iPhone. And so when I go shopping, I go, oh, okay, this is where I need to be. And it makes my shopping actually much easier. And I'm in and out of the store much faster, and I know exactly what I'm going in to get. There's plenty of foods to choose from, so I'm certainly not bored with the food. And it's real food. I don't have to buy food from any place else but a grocery store.
You and I had a conversation the other day about sometimes people would look at that food list that they're allowed, and they would not know what to do with the food list. Mm-hmm. So they would eat their meat and their vegetable, and they would get bored because they would not know how to cook anything. So how are you finding the recipes so that you're learning how to cook creatively so that you do not get bored?
Oh, the recipes on the site are fabulous. I do like to be creative with recipes, but these have just taught me how to use things that I normally wouldn't cook with. I made a hummus the other day that's all made from peas, and I never would have thought of using peas in my hummus. So it was really a real eye-opener. And there's great recipes to do the Pure Nourish shake, so you can mix it up a little bit if you want. The recipes are great. They're extremely easy to cook. They don't take a lot of time. Easy to shop for. So it was a little bit of a learning curve the first week, but into my second week, it's like a breeze. I've got it down pat, and I cannot see myself not following this because it's just easy.
Okay, Lynn, so far within this 2 weeks, you've done 12 pounds, right?
11 pounds.
Or 11 pounds, and your goal is to lose 30.
Correct.
Okay, so we hope that you continue real well with this program, you can reach your goal, and continue a healthy lifestyle after that.
I'm certainly working on it, and I plan on doing it.
Okay, Lynn, thank you for talking with us about it this morning, and like we said, congratulations.
Thanks. Nice talking to you both.
Thanks, Lynn.
Have a great day.
Okay, that is Lynn from Wanakee, and Lynn has been on the program for 2 weeks now and doing real well. And Maria Griffin, how are things for other people that you've worked with so far? I mean, has she been one of the easier success stories, faster, I would say?
Actually, it's about, I would say, average in the beginning if they follow the program. The people that have the slower weight loss, I find, are the ones who are not drinking water. Is one huge factor when people get stuck. Is the first thing I ask them is, are you drinking your water? I do know that Lynn did get stuck on the scale, And I have a couple ways they can unstick it, and one of them is that they can eat just protein for the day and their water, or they can eat 6 apples for a day and the water. And so Lynn chose to do the protein, and the scale moved, and she had a cheat day the next day, and it still moved. So it's the people that stay in contact with me have the most success, and that follow the program. And she's just been phenomenal to work with too. But typically, these are typical results. You know, they say, myself, I lost 19 my first month. So for me, it was a little bit slower. If she keeps going at the rate she's going, she will lose quite a bit of weight her first month.
Okay, so if somebody wants to contact you about this program or other programs that you talk about, because you're a lifestyle coach too. So if somebody needs information on that, how can they get a hold of you?
They can either email me at maria@nunawellness.com. Nuna is N-U-N-A. Or they can go to that website, which is nunawellness.com, and contact me through there or make an appointment. And they can go to my website, which is findthethinneryou.com.
So hopefully folks will take advantage of this, because so far when we've talked to you and you've had these special guests, so far everybody's had great success on this.
Absolutely, Kevin.
Okay, and hopefully we'll talk to you again next week.
Yep, absolutely. I'll be here.
Okay, Maria Griffin and Finding the Thinner You here at AM 1350 WPDR. 10 minutes before 8 o'clock, and a good morning. Here's Neil Diamond.